right, welcome to the chat. Welcome, everyone. This is a big milestone. 500 has been achieved officially. It's a big thing. I expected to hit this a lot later, actually. I expected to hit this probably in like early 2023, but here we are making this video on October the 9th, 2022 at 5:01 p.m. local time. Anyways, welcome to the chat, everyone. The invite link will probably be in the chat over the course of the next coming minutes. That is the wrong link. That was a link because I was on someone else's stream. One of them asked me to link up a video. But yeah, welcome to the chat, you new, and welcome everyone else to the chat. This is a big milestone. This is actually something I never thought I'd actually be doing right this instant. But here we are. We should hopefully be getting community tab by the end of the week. So I'm expecting, and yeah, I actually caught the exact moment I got it. It was 11:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My phone was at 77%, and I actually have it pre-recorded. I'm probably gonna get that out tonight because it's a big milestone, everyone. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm sitting in my chair right now saying, "Oh, I just hit 500," and it's amazing, dude. I was expecting to just do a typical 500, not 500, a typical welcome to the chat. Candy to get Watson, please and go. Welcome to the chat. I was expecting to just do a typical Sunday stream, but I woke up. I go to bed. I was at 3:35 the other night, and I wake up really early. I wake up yesterday about 10 a.m. and I check my phone. I'm at 407. I continuously gained subscribers. I mean, there was points where I flatlined and then just started going up and then flatlined again. And then right before I went to bed, I was at 512. Now I'm at 554. So I am very thankful for what y'all been doing. Should be getting that 500 merch out hopefully soon. I don't know when I'll be able to get it out, but I am hopefully trying to get this out soon. So here we go. So this is my current plan for just a 500 sticker. This is just a work in progress. In fact, I'm actually still working on this right now. It is going to be my 500 subscribers merch because I'm gonna be dropping that probably in like hopefully in the next couple of weeks. And I'll be doing a giveaway for 500. It'll probably be like something very simple, like a seed pack. But I could give away other stuff too. Community will. Yeah, I am hopefully going to get community tab hopefully soon. But it takes like so long to get community tab. It takes I think about like a full week to get it. Welcome to the chat, Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Yeah, it takes a full week to get to the community tab. Like you open your YouTube, you're at 500. You've been working for years, let's just say, to get that, and you finally reach your 500. But then you have to wait a whole week to get that community tab. It's a little hard. Welcome to the chat, Miss Queen. Anyways, yeah, it takes so long to get that community tab open. It's a painful wait, but we can sit through that. I'm guessing it's just because like sometimes like yeah. Welcome to the chat, David Gray. We have so many people gathering at this 500 stream. This is the most people I've seen fly in at once. This is a lot of people flying in. But yeah, welcome to the chat, everyone that wanted to hop on. Anyways, StreamYard invite link is in the chat because I am hopefully gonna get some people on. And yeah, unfortunately, I can't have more than 5 on at once because I have not yet fully activated the StreamYard thing. But once I'm at 1K, I'll probably do that because like right now, I just can't do that. But yeah, still working on that 500 merch, and hopefully I'm gonna get it out soon because that 500 merch, I'm worried I'm gonna release it when I have 1K, but I doubt that. I don't want to release expired merch because if I do, it's gonna just look like a really bad apple on my account. But yeah, everyone in the chat, you can. Alright, and yeah, this Tuesday we're gonna be doing a typical trivia Tuesday, as if nothing happened Saturday night. And yeah, Ignite. Bro, I started this week out and I was at 300. Cannot wait to just like go back and just tell everyone to hit 500. That's gonna be big. That's gonna be a really big thing. Yeah, this is going to be. This is gonna be something I've been waiting for for so long. It's been always wanted to grow, but I never really put in a really big effort until recently. Like my effort, I didn't really start to kick that effort in until very recently. By very recently, I mean like this year recently, maybe the end of last year. But before that, my videos they weren't like really high effort. They were just really made for fun because I wasn't taking this thing seriously until I actually realized that I could like actually do amazing things with YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, I'm taking this seriously now. So yeah, here we are, and the real growth happens when stuff like that happens. And I will say this is a big thing. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be hopefully on for a couple of hours here tonight just to talk to each and every one of you that has time out of their day to sit through a stream like this. Anyways, yeah, I'm hoping to get some people on. Anyways, if you didn't if you haven't already, share this video out so that way I can get up to more subscribers. But it is not required, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I'm not pressuring any one of you. Just share the video out because, well, I just I just don't want to pressure people, bro. Because pressuring people to share your video out is probably the worst thing that you could do. It's not required. Don't worry, nothing's required. The only thing that I require you to do is live. Because if you're not alive and you're watching this video, then well, what are you doing on my channel? Anyways, I'm doing the chores. Alright, so yeah, sorry, I'm reading off of like the actual live chat instead of pulling up messages. That's annoying, but okay. But yeah, anyways, any 500 merch you want me to do, I'll see what I can incorporate into that. Like, what type of 500 merch do you really want to see on the channel? Because the 500 merch is going to be dropping very soon. Alright, sorry about that. I'm responding to emails, because I get a decent amount of them. Alright, so, make chicken stickers. Yeah, I'm probably going to be doing that, actually. I'm probably going to, like, take a couple pictures of my chickens and also use the most popular pictures of my chickens. These chicken pictures have been around. One of them, both of them, actually, the two chicken pictures I took back in 2020 on a camera from, like, the 90s, but it's still pretty good, okay? I can live with that. Yeah, but I am going to be making chicken stickers for 500, and hopefully my merch website will be up soon. Welcome, Oklahoma. I'm sorry, I can't read long names, but yeah, I try to get to everyone in the chat. I don't know why I just like do that, but yeah, welcome everyone to this chat show. I don't want to just say welcome your channel name. I just want to say welcome everyone because everyone should be part of these streams because I feel like everyone should have like a part in these streams. That's why I allow people to join the streams, even though my original plan for Trivia Tuesday was to only get people like Microfarmer and Hands in the Dirt or people that have been like OGs to the channel on. But I actually I just let people join freely because I just feel like it. The only issue is if you click this and I'm already at like 5 people on the stream, well, that's a big issue because, well, StreamYard doesn't allow me to add more than 5 people. That's not a big deal because the most I've ever had on is 4. But yeah, everyone in the chat is. Hopefully, you're all having a good day. But yeah, I am working on a couple projects actually for 500. There's going to be several videos dropping in between each other for 500. So one of those projects I'm actually going to be releasing over the course of the next week or two, but all of those videos are going to be really highly edited. Now, for 1000, the 1000 special I have planned out is huge. It is huge. You wouldn't believe how big it is. I'm actually starting to plan that out right now. And I'm probably actually going to pre-film it before I even hit that milestone because, you know, well, I don't want to like be filming it the second I hit 1K. I just want to be on stream when I hit 1K. I wasn't on stream when I hit 500 because, well, I was just too lazy. But I was on stream when I hit, when I hopefully will hit 1K, so yeah. Wow, it is windy outside right now, but yeah. But yeah, the reason that, I haven't been uploading as much recently is because of school. You wouldn't believe how much homework I've been recently getting. Like, they've been drowning me in that 24/7. I would be drowned in that stuff, and, well, it's really hard to deal with all that. But yeah, other than that, I will say my week's been doing pretty good. I have a long weekend, so I can hopefully edit some more videos. But yeah, 500, first of 3 500 specials, hopefully will be out by the end of the week. The second of 3 likely be out hopefully by the end of next week, and the third of three, you guess, will be out by the end of the week after. So yeah, it'll be a little bit of a while before that actually happens. But the stuff that I'll be doing, it's hopefully gonna help you a little bit with the stream. I don't know, honestly. Alright. Alright, I feel like there's something wrong with my internet, but I'm gonna keep doing the stream. Because I'm not gonna just end it as soon as my internet just cuts out. Because, you know, even though I have the worst internet connection in the history of the earth, it doesn't matter because I still want to be broadcasting live to everyone for this. But yeah, I figured that since I hit 1K, I mean, 1K, I'm nowhere near 1K, 500. Figured I'd show you like the progression of the channel because, like, I've been doing this for so long, not really so long, but it just felt like so long. As you can see, I was just stuck at 2 for so long. As you can see, I just pushed right up, and there we go. I have some slow but steady growth. And then, well, here we go. Then you can see this is really recent. You can see we have up to 300 and then just blasts right up to there. I will say, it feels very rewarding. I have 36 subscribers and I like to watch your channel. Awesome. And right, wow. I'm gonna be dropping your link in the chat right now because yeah, you're at 36. Well, congratulations because now you're at 37. But yeah, I'm gonna be dropping your link in the chat real quick. Here we go. Let's drop it. There we go. There it is. It's now in the chat. So anyone that hasn't yet checked them out, they're linked up in the chat because I want to give everyone a chance to basically be part of the channel, especially in spotlights that I do on Thursday night streams, Tuesday streams, and basically I do spotlight whenever I have a co-host on because, well, you know, channel spotlights are pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, I'm still working on the 500 merch. I've finished none of them. This one does need some touch-ups. In fact, I'm actually working on it as we do the stream. So it's a little bit hard to do this, but yeah. Image corrections. Wow. Why am I talking to myself like that? But yeah. I can't even like run a stream without not knowing what else to say, bro. It's painful. Oh, painful. Alright. Enough of that aside, I'll probably like get like my phone out and like sort of do like quote unquote face cam stream for 500. By face cam, I mean I'm just gonna be like outside the whole thing, just like doing that because that's pretty much the entire thing I can do. But yeah, you know, I'm just gonna do that real quick. I might as well do that. So yeah, I'm gonna just be talking to the chat while you know what? No, I'm not. I don't really care. But everyone in the chat, if you can hear me properly because I've been having microphone issues recently, I want you to type 3 in the chat. If you can't hear me, type 6 because I need to know if my sound's coming in right. 3 for yes and 6 for no. But yeah, I just came up with those numbers randomly. But yeah, but if you can hear me, type a 3, and if you can't, type a 6. Because I'm really worried about the connection of this microphone because this is big stream. This is a very big stream. And by very big stream, I mean a very big stream. Because I'm gonna be on this for probably the longest I've spent on a stream before. I don't want to like. Alright, I'm gonna just go right into the live control rooms because I'm worried about my internet right now. But yeah, we are live, as I was saying. Don't know why I have to repeat myself over and over and over again, but here we are. 3, but kind of. Oh, that it is kind of jumbled. Yeah, that's my microphone. It does that actually. The way my microphone is set up is sort of like that. It's like I don't know how to explain it, but like my microphone is just sort of like it just sort of does that. Like I don't know how to explain it, but like it sort of like jumbles around and like you can't really tell anything. But like you can hear me, but it is a little distorted. I will say it is kind of annoying. But I can learn to live with it after a while. I learned to live with it because, well, yeah, here we are. We're now in the live control room. Sorry, good. We're at excellent connection because. All right. So I am currently in here. And yeah, me repeating myself. That's like impossible for me to not do. Holy crap, that is impossible. But yeah, we do have the invite link up at the top of the chat. It's like right there. So yeah, anyone wants to hop on? There it is. It's up there. Welcome, Juicing with Jay. It's been a while since I've seen your name, and the last time I said your name on the channel was by accident, because I accidentally thought YouTube Junior Grows It was your thing because I've seen your name multiple times on stream, but then when I sort of like my eyes are just built like that, like they sort of like morph images into each other, so it sort of did that. But yeah, thank you for the congratulations on 500 because that is a big milestone to achieve. A lot of people they give up before they reach 500. They just give up. They just don't feel like going on. They just give up. They just close right out and they like don't come back. They just give up. They don't care about this anymore. They're just done. They're just done sort of. Like they don't care about this YouTube thing. I don't know how to explain it, but a lot of people before they even get to the 500, before they even get to their 50 or 20 or sometimes even 10, they're like, nah, I'm getting like 2 views per video. I'm gonna just give up. The real thing you need to do is figure out what you're doing wrong, so that way you can learn from your mistakes because that helped me a lot. If my video performed like garbage, I would check and see why it performed like garbage, and then if it performed like the garbage, sort of, then I would check and see like where did the view retention go down and stuff like that. But if you just give up because your videos are getting 20 views as your most viewed video, then well, there's just one issue with that. Like it's just like you're just not putting in the work. YouTube is like a really like work heavy thing. But like you can sort of make it into a job. I don't know how to explain this, but but it does require some work. It does require work. You need to put in the work, and well, the work will pay off eventually. Like for me, it took me a while, but I finally got the work to pay off. And then when you actually get that work to pay off, maybe you get your first 300, 400, 1,000, 2,000 views, you'll actually feel special, sort of. Like I don't know how to explain it, but like you just feel like you're really special in that moment. Like you'll just feel like, wow, that is an amazing feeling. And then you'll be motivated to keep posting more, which will keep it alive. And that is exactly why I've been keeping this daily upload thing for over 200 days now since February 11th. You can feel free to look that up right now. But like the reason I've been able to keep that up is just because I've been looking at the bright side of what I've been doing and noticing, wow, I've been like when you, I'm not, wow, I cannot talk, but like when you think of it in that sort of like way, you realize that like it feels really rewarding to pull that off. And yeah, I don't know how to really explain it. It just feels really rewarding to pull off, like getting views, subscribers, and stuff like that. Like, yeah. Chat is moving a little bit fast, but I am going to try to get to everyone's message. Trust me. I am working as hard as I can to get to everyone's message. So I'm that I'm hoping that I can get to everyone's message. Wow. I am still working on those 500. I'm still working on that 500 merch, but I would like to take a second to ask you. I would like to take 1 second to ask you if you just came yesterday or the day before. Where did you come from? Where exactly did you arrive on my channel from? Where did you find my channel? Like where did you find the link to my channel? I have that question. It's been stirring in my mind for so long. Like I just didn't know where y'all were coming from. So if you came in from yesterday or the day before, where did you come from? Because I never received a notification I got like shout out or something. And all the I don't know how many like shit. I don't know. I did not just say that word. I don't know how many channels. No, not how many channels. I don't know how many subscribers that channel had, but I just want to thank them because they helped me get to this monumental milestone, and I just want to know who did that. Like who helped me get to that? Because I would like to know. Found your channel from Wicked Awesome Gardening. Yeah, I think you're sort of an earlier viewer, David Gray, because I think you came in from like what, like Wicked Awesome Gardening from a really long time ago. So like what, like back in when did you come in, like March or something like that, or not not then, but like you came from like not that long ago. I just don't know where, because I've seen you in streams before. I sort of, if you will, quote unquote, blew up. I wouldn't really call it blowing up. I would just call it more like sort of like getting to there. But like Empty Homestead sent me to you. Yeah, I have a lot of there's a lot of different people that sent viewers to my channel. You have like Micro Farmer, Empty Homestead. Um, who else sent people? Wicked Awesome Gardening. Some people came from What the Flock. So many different channels we had people coming from. And yeah, a lot of people came from channels like What the Flock, Wicked Awesome Gardening, Empty Homestead. But I don't know where some of these people like I don't know where like if people came in from like yesterday, I don't know where they came from. Like what channel were they coming from exactly? Because I'd like to thank the person that sent you, but like I don't think any of the channels that like shout me out. I don't think like if they post a community post, even if it gets their most like community post, it'll still only drive maybe like 11 or 12 new people to the channel. Because when you have a smaller channel, it's very easy to run out of viewers that are subscribed to the shout out that you want to shout out, and that's where the issue starts to run in, if you will. So yeah, that is an issue, but you know what? I don't really care about that because I don't really care about subscribers that much. The only thing I really care about is entertaining people in sort of this way, if you will. Alright. I am getting pretty tired, but you know what? I will keep doing this because I like it. Alright, it's kind of hard to concentrate. I'll try. Alright, I think I got that first 500 merch done. I'll show you real quick. I think I got, do y'all want to see the first 500 merch I finally created? It took me around an hour to do. I don't know if y'all want to see it, but I have it finally done. Finally got my first 500 merch. Here we go. Right, I'm going to show you my first 500 merch. Here we go. So, this is my first 500 merch. I'm just about ready to release it, but I just don't have my merchandise website all set up. It'll take me a little bit. Welcome to the chat, the Christian Magician. Welcome to the chat, everyone. That's actually, I've seen a lot of new names on this chat today. Like, I've never seen some of these people in this chat. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen some of the names in the chat. But yeah, if anyone has StreamYard and they want to hop on, this is the invite link, as per usual. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do, but you know what? I'm gonna try to keep the stream alive, everyone, because you know I wanna make. I can't even talk. Wow. Anyways, but yeah, 500. That is the big accomplishment. But tell me, how many subscribers did you have, and what felt like the most rewarding milestone that you've achieved? What felt like the most rewarding to pull off milestone? Which just felt super rewarding for you to just pull off. Like, what was that milestone? If you have a channel and you run it, what was that milestone that just felt so rewarding? For me, that was 100 because I was stuck under 100 for 350 something days. Before it then went to 200 and 195 days. 300 took 76 days. 400 took around 11 days, and 500 it took around 16 hours. So yeah, how long did it take you to get to that milestone, and what just felt so rewarding about it? Did it? How do I sort of explain it? Like, what just felt? Like, what was the most rewarding part of like your channel, sort of? For me, it's like getting views and stuff like that because I'm trying to get my view counter up to 100,000. Because if you go to my channel right now, and so if you go to my channel, you go to the About section, you'll notice I have 88,810 views. So I'm getting to that 100,000. I'm getting closer. Hopefully I'll get there soon. I'm currently at 72. My most rewarding would probably be 50. Wow. I will say, getting 50 was a big deal for me. It happened, and the thing sort of about me hitting 50 was that happened like the day before my birthday, so that was what felt real rewarding about that. And that was actually what felt really rewarding about it. Not the fact that I hit 50, just the fact that it happened like right before my birthday, and it was sort of like, I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't know how to explain it. Just sort of rewarding. Okay, it just felt really rewarding. Anyways, yeah, first 500 merch done. Just need to move on to more once the stream is done. But you know what? We do have. But yeah, my most rewarding probably 100. Might also be 200 because I was stuck at 100. Because I was stuck from the 100 to 150 range for so long. Might have even been 150. That felt so hard to pull off. But 500, that was my most insane reaction. You wouldn't believe it. The recording didn't capture, but I was actually like screaming my lungs off for 500 last night. But I do have that pre-recorded, and I will hopefully get. Oh, are you actually serious, YouTube? You made it. So I'm hoping that I hit 100 before my birthday coming in November. All right. Well, you're currently at. So let me check, and I'll drop your link in the chat real quick. You're currently at 73. Let's try to get you to. Ah, we're trying to get you to 100 before your birthday. And I will say that is, but I will say it is an achievable goal to get 100 before your birthday. I will say that is a really good, um, achievable milestone to reach because, well, it does take some efforts to get to that. It does take a lot of effort to get to that milestone that you've been also waiting to get to. It takes a lot of effort, but it feels so rewarding to pull off that you've been waiting for, I don't know, let's just say you're a bigger YouTuber, 100,000 subscribers. You've been waiting for so long to get to that 100,000, but when you actually reach it, it feels so damn satisfying to pull off. It just feels so damn satisfying. Welcome to the chat, badass 93 staying. Welcome. I think you're one of the regulars to the streams actually, and yeah, I will say we have a lot of OGs in the chat usually, but tonight they're drowned out by the newer viewers here, actually. But yeah, welcome to the chat. For myself, the most rewarding thing for me is meeting so many nice people and then watching them and subscribing to my channel. It makes my heart so happy. And I'm very humbled by that. Yeah, I will say, like, when you receive a good comment on your channel, it just sort of like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, it just makes you sort of like feel rewarded in a way, and I really do enjoy that. That it just feels really rewarding to get to that. But yeah, it is a. It just feels really rewarding to pull off, like getting new subscribers, especially if your channel's been performing really dimly recently. Like you've been getting a really dim amount of views. It feels so rewarding to get to that new milestone that you've been waiting to get to for so long. But then when you finally get it, like it just feels so rewarding to get to that milestone. And yeah, that's what I like about hitting milestones. It feels so rewarding. Yeah, what's up, everyone? If anyone wants to hop on, of course, the link will always be at the top of the chat. Chicken is very knowledgeable. Yeah, hopefully. Sorry I had to answer a call real quick, but thanks for the link drop. Yeah, I'm trying to give everyone that I can a chance. And if I am correct, um, Badass 93 is about to hit 400. He's at 399. That is incredible, and you wouldn't actually believe how close he is to 400. So let's get him to 400 right now. Like, if anyone wants to, there is the link to his channel. Get him right now to 400, because 400 is what he's been waiting for. Hopefully, because yeah, let's get him to that 400. Yeah, he's at 399 still, but you know what? The link drop. Hopefully that'll help. So yeah, if you haven't already checked it out, but if you're on phone, sometimes like it just takes you directly off the stream, and I don't like that. But if you're on computer, you can just like right click on your mouse, and you can click open like a new tab, and then you can check him out. Oh, he's at 401. So yeah, you did. So yeah, I got you up to the 400. Hopefully YouTube doesn't remove him after the stream because wow, it is really annoying when YouTube does that. But I did make sure to drop the link because, well, why wouldn't I? I love link dropping. It's probably my favorite part of the day. But yeah, I am going to be doing channel spotlight at the end of the stream, hopefully. Hopefully by the end of the stream I'll be doing channel spotlight if I even make it to that point. But yeah, we did get some people onto the stream, and that's really satisfying for my 500 subscribers stream. That's actually pretty nice. I didn't even realize I've already been doing this for 30 minutes, and that's incredible too. I didn't even realize I've been doing this for 30 minutes, man. That is incredible. Like wow. All right. My co-host, I just emailed him. Um, just I don't know if the link is not working. I'm gonna see that because there's a chance the link doesn't work. And that's like really annoying. All right, it looks like it works. Sorry about that. Sorry about the little hold up there. I've been working on getting the yeah. Welcome to the chat, G Mama Girls. You're actually on the Trivia Tuesday the other week. I just added you because you were a recent commenter on the videos, and I didn't do a Sunday stream. But yeah, on the Sunday streams, I do admit people into the Wheel of Death for Trivia Tuesday, and I'm actually gonna be pulling that up real quick. I'm actually going to be adding your name real quick, and everyone who just wants to participate in that, tell me because I'll be adding your name to the wheel. And then on Trivia Tuesday, you get another chance, and at the end, we do a final spin, and the winner usually gets something either like A, if we don't have anything good, a shout out, or B, if in the future, I'll give away stuff like C packs, merch, maybe a water bottle merch, sort of, because those were a little bit harder on my side to find. But yeah, but I can work something out for the Trivia Tuesday. But yeah, I'm working towards that 1,000, and I'm also working towards that 4K watch hours. Those 4K watch hours are also what means a lot. But in the 2023 update, they're saying not 90. You need 10 million YouTube Shorts views in the course of 90 days, and I'm like, you really expect me to get that many views in 90 days? Alright, sorry, I couldn't stay for long. I gotta go film and upload today's video. Have a blessed day, everyone. Alright, thanks for stopping by at the chat. I understand that, like, you need to go and, like, do stuff, because, who wants to stick around with someone like me for, like, an hour and 30 minutes on a stream? But yeah, you know what? It's, it's okay. Yeah, if anyone wants to participate in the Trivia Tuesday live event on Tuesday, I will have the wheel open so that way everyone can do that and hop onto the Trivia Tuesday thing. Because, well, once we do the Trivia Tuesday thing, we should be, because, well, on the Trivia Tuesday thing, what we do if you're brand new here is what we do is we like do a check-in for like maybe like the first 20 minutes sometimes. Then once the check-in is done, we then do a trivia event, which usually happens from about 30 to 40 minutes. And once that trivia event is done, we then do a spin of the wheel. Spin of the wheel's done. We then do we then do the giveaway event, and I would like contact you for additional information if needed for the in the future. But that's all really long way away, and you wouldn't believe how far away that is. I mean, years and years. But I'm already planning in advance. Yeah. Anyone in the chat can also drop video ideas, but you know what? A better place to drop video ideas would be in my email, which actually is in my about section. Don't worry, it's not a business email. You don't have to do that. Don't worry, it's not a business email, okay? It's not a business email. That's the one thing I will tell you. It is not a business email. You can click on it even if you don't have business inquiries or whatever it is. Alright. Alright, I'm hoping this works, because if it doesn't, I'm crying. But yeah. Anyone in the chat can... I'm just gonna drop the StreamYard link because it's sometimes really hard to actually, like, because sometimes it's a little bit on the harder side to get people to sort of like get to there from sort of hard to get to there sometimes, but yeah. I do have the link right there. You can click on it if needed. And yeah, there we go. Wow, why? We should use You should do a how to use StreamYard video. Alright, I will do that, but I'll probably have to upload that on a separate channel because, well, it's kind of different. And if like sometimes like my OCD kind of does this, but like let's just say like I honestly feel like when I do when like the YouTube reviewers come through when I hopefully get monetized in the future and they see just a ridiculously off topic video and be like, oh hell no man, I'm not monetizing this, bro. I'll be like, what? That'll be the most dissatisfying part of that because you could just upload one off-topic video and be like, "Oh hell no, man!" And yeah, I will show you how to use StreamYard. So I'll actually do that on stream real quick, but I should hopefully upload a new one. So here we are. We are on StreamYard right now. So you let's just say here we go. We click your link right here. This is the link. You'll go enter this screen, and if you've already signed up for a StreamYard account, which is pretty typical, you have to allow microphone access, and you can just name yourself anything. I'm just gonna keep myself, and you click Enter Studio, and then oh no, it's muted. Oh, and you'll notice that there's an Add to Stream button, and that's usually what I would click. But for you, you would have to wait to add to stream, and then once that's done, um, that would usually mean that like I'm doing this wrong. Sorry. But yeah. Alright. But yeah, there is going to be that is basically how you're going to be using StreamYard. That is the basic overview. Welcome to the chat, Suzanne Eaglet. Sorry if I'm pronouncing the name wrong. But yeah. That's a basic overview on how to use StreamYard, but I will upload a video later teaching how to use StreamYard. Can it be used from a cell phone? Yeah, it can. It can be used from a cell phone because I think you joined a couple of weeks ago, right? I don't know if you joined it from a cell phone or not, but yeah, it can be used from a cell phone, except for some reason you can't share screen on a cell phone. And that's the most annoying part of it. But you can use it from a cell phone. I've used it with a cell phone before. Welcome to the chat, Growing with Hudson. Welcome back, you new, because I haven't seen some of your messages for a while. Yeah. Oh, what is going on? My chair is broken. Wow, it's just another typical day here in the office. Alright. Alright, everyone. Um, that is basically how you use StreamYard for that's for Battle 93. So basically when I drop the invite link, you click on it, make sure your name is set to it properly, and you click there, make sure you have microphone access, and then you just wait in the waiting room, and you click on your name once you're there because well you have to wait in the waiting room because it's not automatically admitting you to the stream, especially if you have more than 5 people on a stream at once. Especially if you're unregistered like that. But yeah, it is free. Does not cost no money because I wouldn't be signing up for shit that requires any money. It's free, so you know if you don't already have one, you can join it. Because I've seen tons of people on other streams. I was actually on a stream the other night. Actually, I'm actually on like everyone's stream, bro. I'd be like dropping links in the chat. I'd be doing everything in the stream. But yeah, welcome everyone. I'm gonna use the term everyone here because that's the only thing I can use. Oh, we're already 39 minutes into the stream. I didn't even notice that. I've been doing this for 39 minutes. Didn't even realize that. That is very incredible. I've been doing this for 39 minutes. I'm like, wow. 39 minutes in. And yeah, here we are. It's amazing, everyone. I'll be doing I'll actually be doing community posts by the end of the week, hopefully. Unless YouTube doesn't take away the subscribers like what they do when you gain like a lot of subscribers at once. As long as they don't do that, I should have the community tab by late Saturday night next week. So you know what? Late Saturday night next week, that is when you're going to see the community tab enabled on the channel. That's where you're going to see updates, likely daily polls. I don't know. The daily polls would likely be something that I'll use for a video. But yeah. All right. But yeah. Thank you. Wow. I just said thanks you. That is like the worst thing. That's like the worst thing I said all day. Alright. Yeah, I agree. Alright, everyone. There is anything I'd like to say is, yeah, hit the like button. Anyways, I'm still gonna be adding names to the wheel for Trivia Tuesday, if you would. Um, yeah, we will be doing Trivia Night soon, hopefully. That Trivia Night will be coming soon. Sorry if I sound kind of annoying talking like that right now. But it should be coming. And if it doesn't come, then, it's either A, I'm taking the night off, or B, like, I'm sick. Because that's like the only time I ever miss a stream. Because I'm not missing the streams, hopefully. Alright, everyone. Um, I just want to get someone in the stream. It's kind of annoying not having a co-host. Like, I'm fine with not having it, but it's really annoying for me to, like, talk to just an empty screen. That is, like, the most annoying thing ever, man. Alright. So I'm just pulling up random messages at this point. Alright. I'm just trying to get to the messages I skipped because, well, I have to pull them up, like, really quickly. That is Caring for Poultry. You might not believe it, but Caring for Poultry is literally the first website I've ever made. That was the first website I've actually made. I made that back in early 2020-ish. Oh, that was me from early 2020. That was a jump scare right there. That jump scared me for a quick second, bro. I'm gonna have to delete those videos because this is the first time I've ever actually made an official thing. I'm actually updating the site for like the first time in like 30 octillion years. Yeah. That was actually the first time I've actually that's actually the first attempt I did at making a website. And I will say it came out okay, but Caring for Poultry is the first website I've done because I actually made a book called Caring for Poultry, about 80 pages long. If y'all want, I can share it to you right now. And I took all the pictures by myself, so there's no copyrighted shit I'm showing on the stream. On the stream. Wow, I am like dying sick right now, bro. I'm not even that sick. Alright. Alright, so if y'all want me to show you the book, I can do it like right now because I already have it pulled up. I just need to find it. That sounded stupid. I have the folder pulled up. I just need to find it because I already wrote like 20 other books when I was in like third grade. And I still have those saved. They're super stupid though. Alright. I got the book. I got it. The whole thing's written when I was 12, so yeah, the thing is probably awful and really outdated. But I wrote this when I was 12, okay? Alright. Alright. Well, I can actually do that. Here we go. This is the book I wrote when I was 12. Here we go. We have all of this stuff right here. As you can see, 82 full pages here of me just showing you how to care for chickens with some of the worst stuff ever in recorded history, though. But yeah, that is the first website I have made. Not the first website. I actually made a website for the book because I had big plans for it. But I still couldn't figure out how to publish the book, so I'm probably not going to end up publishing it. I'll just rewrite it. Like I'm actually probably going to even do streams where I'm actually writing the book itself. Like I'm going to probably end up rewriting that because there's some really outdated information in there. Because, well, I wrote that when I was 12, and like I had like the worst grammar when I was 12 too. But yeah, I will be doing more of that, and hopefully I'll get my book published, a new book published, hopefully by the end of 2023. That is my goal, because that book, well, it has some of like the most outdated information ever, because there's new information I haven't yet brought to the table to offer yet, because, well, there's new information I still have to bring to the table, if you will, sort of, yeah. Well, and yeah, I may need some more tips from you. I don't know about that, though. Some of the information I put in my videos actually like stuff that I actually researched on and didn't actually like know off the top of my head because well not I don't know everything about chickens. I know my fair share about chickens, but like the one thing I'm really weak on in chickens. Like I'm pretty good in chicken disease treating, um, chickens in general. But the one weak side I have with poultry and chickens in general is the fact that I don't know how to. I don't like I just don't know. Like the one thing I'm really weak on with chickens is the mental system of the chicken. That's the one thing I'm really weak on knowledge with. I don't know like how it like I know how a chicken operates, but I don't know like how they manage to keep going and like what triggers them to just run away when like one chicken gets snatched up by a hawk. For working on your book, so you working on your book, you can improve your information. Yeah, I am. I can definitely improve the information on that because there is a lot of outdated information on that stuff. Because yeah, I mean, why wouldn't I include that? That was when I was like 12. Of course, there's a lot of like outdated information. And yeah, the information I will provide in this new one will be out, and that book will actually be out. And once it's out, you can actually buy a copy. In fact, I'll probably do a giveaway where I actually give away free copies of it. It'll probably be out. I'm thinking it'll probably be for like I don't know, probably up on Amazon for like $2 or $3 a piece. It's not gonna be anything big or anything, but it will be like something I could possibly do. And above all else, when it comes to um doing what I like to do, it is providing with information. And when I say information, there is a lot of information that is still yet to be written on the channel. But yeah, I am hopefully gonna be publishing that book. Not like the book I just wrote here. There's like so much information I need to patch up and so much outdated stuff. Like I haven't like that was actually the first time I've opened up that book since mid 2021. That was actually the first time I've opened up that book since I was like 13. So yeah. All right. Yeah, there is. All right. There's a lot of outdated stuff in that book, so I'll just have to rewrite it. It's not that hard though. Welcome, Old Man King Homestead. Welcome. I was actually on MT Homestead's live, and I saw you right there on the live. I think you're one of the VIP guests, and I actually watched your thing, and I remember you were at 300 something, and then I was like, yeah, I'm never overtaking you in subscribers, and like I remember that a couple nights ago. Like I'll be watching your videos; they were pretty good, and then like all of a sudden like this happened. I don't know where these people came from though, but yeah, welcome, Old Man King Homestead. I saw you were on the thing. You're at 370, and I are at 381. So I'm gonna do a quick link drop real quick for him if you haven't yet checked him out, because well, I'd recommend checking him out. He was on MT Homestead's live earlier today, and and what he did was like he was on the live, and I don't know like how to explain it, but like he was on the live basically, and like they do like sort of like on their Sunday shoutouts they do like guests, like they do like live guests or something like that. Occasionally they'll do sometimes when you welcome Lasha's Journey. I literally just saw your message so early, it's not even popping up on my stream or anything yet. But welcome. Welcome everyone. Yeah. And yeah, we have a lot of people that are just starting to tune in right now. And yeah, I just need someone to hop onto the stream and I should be good to go for some more time because well if I don't get someone on the stream I'm gonna be at like more like 20 or 30 more minutes of the stream. But yeah, there is a big jump in subscribers and I will say thank you so much for all that. Because that was a big deal, jumping really quickly like that. Yeah, everyone. There's so many messages coming through right now. This is actually the highest chat rate I've ever gotten. My chat rate's like 4 right now. It's the highest I've ever gotten. Yeah. Yeah, welcome everyone. Sorry if I don't get to like everyone's messages. I gained 12 subscribers being on FD Homestead. Yeah, what I like they do like sometimes they'll do VIP ones and they'll do the ones where you can hop on like as soon like you can like hop onto their stream for like their Sunday shout out things. And those are the ones like I like. But I also like the ones where you could be VIP guests because then you can hang out with them longer and it like helps you to get to know the people in the chat more. Whereas like you'd be on for like 5 or 10 minutes and you might have a chance of gaining a couple subscribers. Where if you're on for a lot longer, you have viewers coming in and out, and those new viewers that return will that haven't yet checked out your channel will likely be the ones that click that red button, or if you're on mobile for some reason they changed it to white. It literally made me have like an allergic reaction when I saw that. Like that was like my immediate reaction to that new layout. But yeah. Yeah. Welcome, Wicked Awesome Gardening. Can't really chat, but I'm listening while driving back from Homesteaders of America. Congrats on 500. That's actually, I remember you were, I remember a while ago, you used to do Wednesday streams, and now you don't do them anymore. I think it's because of like something like you were explaining in the comment that I left, like you were like busy, but I really do miss those Wednesday streams. Hopefully you can bring them back soon. But yeah, those Wednesday streams, I gotta hop on them at night, and yeah, I enjoyed them. And that's actually the first time I've seen you on a live chat for a really long time. I think the last time I saw you on a live chat was back in like June. So it's been a really long time. I barely even did one. But yeah, so many meetups that people are going to nowadays. I might host one like next year. The summer gets really busy between softball and gardening and work in my theater company. I should be back Wednesday live starting next week. All right, so I'll be on that. I'll be in the chat, hopefully, as long as I don't have stuff to do, because homework it just makes me like lose all hope in humanity, and like it just makes me like lose a lot of time. That's why I have like a ton of study halls that I could do my work in, but like but yeah, I'm gonna try to hop on to as many people's chats since I don't do lives on Wednesdays. And if I do lives on Wednesdays, it's because of a very serious reason. All right. But yeah, the summer is very busy. But the summer fell off so quickly here. Like it was really hot early September this year. Summer fell off so quickly. It's 39 degrees right now. You wouldn't believe how quickly the summer fell off. Like it was just like it was not even funny how fast it fell off. Like it just fell off super quickly, basically. And like it's kind of like I don't know. Like I really just do want to like I don't know how to explain this, but I really do want to like I really do want to have like a more steady decline in temperatures, because if we do have a more steady decline in temperatures, then we'll more likely have better summer days, if you will, and we'll have like better like colors on the trees, because well, the better the colors on the trees depend on like the temperature rise. Because if you go down, basically, because like if you will, if you like go down by because like if you sort of like decrease your temperature very very quickly, like you go from 70 one week to like 30 the next, you're not gonna have good colors. The leaves are gonna be like one color or two colors, and there's not gonna be that nice red that I enjoy seeing. But if it goes down like 70, 60, 50, 40, and sort of like a month long period, that is when we can get the best colors from trees. That is when we get like the better colors from trees, and also depends on what the summer's like too sometimes. Like, if the summer is ridiculously dry, then there's a chance that the fall might not be that good. But if the summer was really wet and supportive, then the fall might be better. The fall might be better if we have a better sort of like temperature in the fall, basically. But yeah, always be sure to make sure, like, always be sure about the temperature that you're going down by, because that's going to be the determining factor over what type of weather you're going to have in the fall, basically. Because the weather you're going to have in the fall is all thing going to be determined by what's going to happen over the fall. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Literally no idea. This is supposed to be a 500 subscriber stream, and now I literally just... What? Alright, we should be good now. Sorry about that. There was background sound. And it was really loud too, so yeah. The background sound, it really did kill the stream, unfortunately. But yeah, if anyone wants to hop onto the stream, the invite link should be in the chat. And keyword here, it should be. Alright. And, and yeah, it looks like the background sound's gone now. Yeah, sorry about that. There were some ridiculously loud background sounds. I hate it when those happen. Like, I absolutely hate it. Background sounds going away is like the best thing possible right now. Like, they sometimes even hurt my ears too. Well, it's called little siblings. They suck. They really do annoy me. Yeah. Right. It is. Okay, I got 6. It goes for about another hour. Alright. Should be good. Alright. Wow, I am. Summer really did end early and fast. Yeah. We were getting lows in the 30s here before summer even ended. We were getting really cold really fast. And I was hoping for a steady decline in temperatures, but we never got what we wanted. Of course, we never get what we want here in New England. The weather sucks. The weather up here in New England is awful. It is probably the worst weather that you could possibly ask for. The audio. Wow, there is. Sorry, but I need to get a couple things. Go do a couple things. Alright. Wow, there is something going on here. Sorry about that. I camped in a tent for HOA. It was 36 last night. I was trying to avoid COVID a couple weeks ago. I camped out when it was 34 degrees. That was awful. The outside of your tent was covered in a sheet of ice. Oh no, that is awful. But at 36, how do you get ice at 36? Well, I guess it's possible. Next week, it's going to be down in the 20s. Bye bye tomatoes and peppers. Well, bye bye your tomatoes and peppers. To do the fall garden, we literally just ripped the whole entire pepper plant out of our garden and brought it inside. And we were lucky on that call because we just got our first frost this morning. Yeah. I mean, frost is okay, but I still prefer snow over frost. And there is nothing that will stop me. I'm actually going to put that in the chat. There's nothing that will stop me from addressing that. Alright. Yeah, frost is awful. Okay, frost is okay, but like, it's really annoying. Yeah, I'm having audio issues here for some reason. It's saying something here. I don't know. Oh well. You've been doing this for literally almost an hour. Alright. Anyone wants to hop on at this point? I mean, I'm probably gonna end it soon. Why not? Because what? I'll probably just end this soon because I'm starting to get tired of doing this. But you know what? I will be on your stream tonight, Old Man King Homestead, if I can make it. Because obviously, if I can't make it, there's a good reason why I can't make it. But I should be able to make it on for maybe a couple minutes. Yeah. Yeah, we'll say that, like, when it gets really cold at night, you lose a lot of stuff. And then when you get, like, your first frost, that kills off a lot of, like, vegetation. Then when you get your first freeze, well, anything that's wet just freezes up. Everything just becomes a sheet of ice. I will say, before we added a gravel driveway, there was always, like, this huge patch of ice that would form. And it was basically like an ice skating rink. You could literally go sledding on that thing. And it would take you all the way down to the road. And man, if you were sledding down a hill, you go flying down that thing at like 30 miles per hour. You hit that thing, you go flying at 40 now. All across the area, spinning around. It was painful. I almost broke my arm doing that, but I managed to get off the sled in time. Alright. I will say, going down something like that is probably the most painful thing possible. So yeah, I have no idea what to do right now, but we are finally an hour in. This is probably the longest stream I've done without a co-host on, but I don't really care. I literally have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right now, though. Alright. Alright, so we have channel spotlight that I would like to do now. And tonight's channel spotlight will be someone that I actually saw on um, MT Homestead's live, and I'm pretty sure you already know that. That's Old Man King Homestead. I saw him on the live earlier today. He's currently at 381. I'm gonna drop his link in the chat real quick. Oh, and just like that, one of the people that was on the live just dropped their new video right now. There it is. That's the channel spotlight for the night. Oh, look at that. They just dropped their brand new video. Alright. At this point, welcome, Hands in the Dirt. Welcome to the chat. And I will say, I was watching your video last night. I was really enjoyed. And I want to say congratulations on your 2,000 views on that video. That was really nice. I really enjoyed that video. It was pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually gonna... I think it was like a... Yeah, thanks a lot, man. I will say, getting 500 is a big feat, because now you can have, like, access to, like, community tab and stuff. And yeah, you're also really close to 3K, I will say that. I've been watching your channel ever since you just hit 900. So, I will say, I've been watching your channel for almost a year now. I've actually watched it for just under a year. And I watched your video last night, 3.6 thousand. I will say, I've definitely enjoyed your content throughout that 1 year. And I will say, your content does never get old. It never does. Even with this new shorts thing, it still doesn't get old. Because it sort of just, like, hits in with, like, just sort of, like, blends in with all the other videos. And I like that, sort of. It's really cool. I like your videos. And yeah, I will say, watching your videos has definitely helped take inspiration. Like actually sometimes if I'm like really like I don't have like a good video idea, like sometimes I'll even go on to your channel and check and see what type of videos you have so that way I can sort of like take inspiration from that. I've actually done a couple of videos sort of like inspired from that. And that's yeah, I've been on since I think you yeah, I've been on definitely before your. So I've been on for over a year because you had your 1K celebration just under a year ago. Just a little bit over a year ago, I think. Might have even been a year to this day. Welcome.
What's going on, man?
Nothing. But yeah, 500 subscribers. That is a big milestone. I hit it last night. I don't know when
Wow.
you hit 500, but it took me a while to get that. And you're also really close to 3K, and I like your videos.
I appreciate it, man. I try to put some effort in making them, it's really not easy.
Yeah, we'll say editing videos is sometimes really hard, but especially when you're trying to put the effort and the hours into those videos, but it does pay off in the end because I watch most of your videos or all of them, but some of them I just can't get to commenting on, like on your some of your latest ones, and sometimes literally out of the house. So I
Yeah,
missed
that's
your live last night, but I'll try to hop onto your Wind Down Wednesday this weekend. This week, I'll
okay.
definitely be on that one. Like of course I won't be in the actual stream, but I'll be in the chat, of course,
I
and I'll be in the chat for sure. And the effort you put in your videos is also really good. And yeah, I will say the intro is nice. I like everything about the videos.
Yeah, I mean, I've changed it a couple times. I shortened my intro
Yeah.
down to about 6 seconds.
Hmm.
Used to be a little longer, um,
Yeah.
but I just shortened it, because once people start watching your videos, they want to see the video. They don't want to see no
Yeah.
long intro. So,
Yeah. And you've also changed up some of the stuff you put in your intros because if I go to your channel and I sort by oldest, I'll notice a completely different intro. And then like
yeah.
it sort of like changes midway through. So when I started watching, it changed midway through the intro style, and then it changed a little bit after I started watching. And I
Hmm.
will say, like, you've been, like, it started, I think the intro was like 15 seconds long at first.
It
And some people
was.
can't sit through that. Some people don't have, like, some people just, like, can't sit through, like, a 15-second intro because, like, people's attention spans, I think, are, like, shortening, especially with, like, newer people.
Yeah.
I've noticed that, too.
Well, that's just something I had to learn, like as you go on,
Hmm.
learning about how YouTube works. You do a 10-minute video, you'll be lucky if people watch 5 minutes of it.
Yeah.
So
Hmm. And then And like the one thing I don't get about YouTube, like I understand like their algorithms and stuff, but the one thing I don't understand is the shorts algorithm. Like sometimes like I'll get videos that get really awful view durations and they perform really good, but then sometimes I can get people that watch for up to like 20 seconds in shorts, even though the shorts are only like 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what happened to your video, Crazy Egg Trick. Like I remember I woke up, I remember I was camping outside that night, and I went to bed. You just uploaded that video. I think it was at like 20 or 30 views. I go to bed, I wake up and you gain like 20 or 30 new subscribers. I was like, oh. And I check your video, 38,000 views. That's a lot of views. I
Yeah.
I was just never able to say congratulations because that was a big accomplishment.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. It shocked me. And that's what I tell people. You never know which video is going to take off. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Some of my some of my most successful videos have been, what some of the ones that I was like, man, this ain't gonna do nothing, but I'm gonna put it up anyway. And I put it up and 38,000 views on one. I think I got like 14,000 views. You just never know which ones.
yeah,
And then some of the ones I'm like, oh, this one right here, this is funny. I'm this right here. People don't look, and yeah, don't hardly do nothing.
yeah. And your two videos about like the like I don't know how to explain it, but like you have like the two videos, Dig a Hole, I'm a Gardener, and Free Money and Compost. Both of those videos performed very well. Like I remember the Dig a Hole, I'm a Gardener one. I remember I went to bed that night and I woke up and it was at a lot of views, and the Free Money and Compost one. I remember I checked it at the end of my school day and that was already blowing up. And I will say it's like some of your videos blow up really quickly.
Yeah,
And some of the shorts actually take a long time to blow up. Like I
yeah.
remember back in October last year, I remember if my short were to blow up, it would take like 2 days to actually hit the algorithm. But
Mhm.
nowadays, I can post a short and instantly can get 3,000, even sometimes even 5,000. Like here, a couple weeks ago, I decided to post a video. So a couple weeks ago, I uploaded a video called Lightning. That was 2 weeks ago. I had COVID at the time,
Mhm.
and I was just there's a thunderstorm moving through the area. I got a thing on camera. I uploaded it. It got almost 6,000 views. I uploaded a video about heavy rain, almost at 6,000. Uploaded a video about a base cloud of a tornado, almost at 5,000. And old snow video, that's just at 3,000.
Wow. Yeah. Well, they're focusing on shorts now too. So, and I put those same videos on my TikTok account,
Yeah.
and the compost, both of the ones like biodegradable and the compost ones, both of those did well, especially the biodegradable one.
Mm.
Yeah, it got like 6 or 7 thousand views, something like that on TikTok.
Um, the the black duck on my profile picture, that is a Cayuga duck. I was talking to one of the commenters in the chat.
Okay, Abdullah Ali, what's going on?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll gain subscribers very quickly and I have no idea where they came from. Like I have absolutely zero clue where they came from. That's what happened the other day. I woke up, I was at 407. I was like, where did these come from? And throughout the day, I magically went up to about 500. And I even filmed my reaction too, and that should be up tonight.
Okay,
554. I don't know. Sometimes like we get shout outs and we have no idea where they came from. And we
yeah,
just magically gain subscribers like that.
that's true. G Mama still in here? Hey, G Mama, if you still in here, I see my man Badass. That's a funny dude, man.
Yeah.
That's a funny dude. Yeah. So I'm proud of you, man. You're hung in there. You'll hit 500. It's gonna take off from here.
Yeah. I'm hoping to get I'm hoping to get 1K by the end of the year, hopefully, but probably it'll take a little bit longer. But I'm hoping that by the end of the school year, it'll be by mid-June or so. I hopefully that'll get me up to 1K. Do you name your chickens and ducks? I do actually. I actually do name my chickens and ducks. I name my chickens in the pet flock, in the farm flock, some of them, but like not all of them. And then I also name my new chickens. There's only one unnamed chicken in that new batch. I mean, there's two roosters. I mean, name them some pretty questionable names.
What's going on, Mike Chaotic Gardening? What's going on, brother?
Yeah.
Mike said he had to bring in the groceries.
Yeah. In my house, it's a little bit harder to bring in the groceries because, well, the hill we're on is like really steep, and sometimes like
Yeah.
during like a really heavy rainstorm. Like
Yeah.
first of all, bringing the groceries in during a rainstorm is the worst thing that could possibly happen to you. And another thing that also happens is that since we park at the bottom of a hill, because sometimes during rainstorms we get flooding that moves quickly down the hill, we then literally have to walk through all that floodwater up a steep hill just to bring the groceries in. But yes, a lot of us in like the suburban areas, we have like more of a flat driveway. But up here, out in the middle of nowhere, we have some of the steepest driveways you'll ever see.
Wow.
And up here in um, northwestern Connecticut, we have some of the most rocky landscapes you've ever seen. Like you can't dig a fence, you can't dig more than 3 inches into the ground without seeing a rock, and you have to remove that, either dig around it or move it, and it's a pain to have to like, and like you break your auger when you're digging a hole here, to put in a fence. It's awful having to do that. So yeah, putting in a fence up here in New England is a pain because you have all these rocks.
Mm.
I don't know about you down there, but we have a lot of rocks.
Yeah, it's pretty rocky. That's why most of my gardening is in raised beds.
Hmm.
Um, because it is a lot of rocks and gravel and all kind of stuff up under there, and I don't want to fool
Hmm.
with
We have here we don't have like a lot of rocks sticking out of the ground. Rather, they're just buried under the ground. But like the thing about like the thing about us here is that like you can only do so much in a raised bed, and I know you do a lot in raised beds, but like up here we have like a bigger area, and our garden size is about maybe like if you take your average raised bed and multiply that by about 20 or 30, that's about our size of our garden. So it would be
it.
a
Hmm.
lot of work to build 20 or 30. So what we do is like we buy some weed block, apply that to the ground, um, cut some holes in them, and that's where we put the soil into those, and then we can transplant the plants into that.
Yeah.
And then, and then in the winter or the fall, like we're just doing this year, we'll take in clippings from like pepper plants. Like we'll just like we got our first frost today, but the other day we decided to take a pepper plant out of the garden, put that in a pot for our indoor fall garden this year. I think that was a good move because we got our first frost, and I think everything in the garden's now dead because it was 33 last night.
Oh, negatory. No.
Yeah,
That's too cold, too fast.
yeah, 33. That is 33. I bet down south it would be really cold for you, but up here in
Yeah, I
Maine,
mean, that's this
yeah,
time of year. I
yeah,
mean, we get those temperatures, but this time of year it'd be like super weird to get
yeah,
down that cold.
yeah. And the coldest it usually gets in October is about like upper 30s, but our record low was actually back in 2020. Back in 2020, we had a winter storm coming through here at the end of October. I mean, back in 2011, I remember I think a lot of people in New England had to deal with this winter storm. Brought like 7 or 8 inches of snow, canceled Halloween for several communities, and we like when they restored the power to everyone, we then had to like get in touch with like the electrical people because not only did the power lines fall onto the road, but the power lines that connected from the road to the house were also down. So that made everything a lot worse. People
You
were out of power for 2 weeks.
Wow, you knew what's going on. You knew. Now, Mike, I saw your video, man, where you made that pasta sauce. That looked good, brother. That looked really good. Now, if you'd have left the onions out, we could have been friends. Put the onions in it, so but it looked good.
Yeah, we and when we get like good tomato harvest, we usually make stuff like like when we get really good tomato harvest, we make pasta sauce and it's really good. But the only thing is you need a certain type of tomato to make pasta sauce, or else it's gonna make something completely different.
Right.
The type is Romas, I think, and there's
Yeah.
other types too, but we
Yeah.
use Romas, and that's how we make our pasta sauce, and it comes out pretty good. And like we make usually about 2 batches of it. We have one batch where we have normal pasta sauce, and we have another batch where we put stuff from like the garden meats and stuff like that in there, and it turns out pretty good in the end, I will say.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be planting Romas this spring coming up. I already had the seeds.
Hmm,
Thought I lost them. I'd have had them out this year.
hmm,
And I just can't remember. I'm like, man, I know I ordered the seeds from, and then at the end of the season,
hmm.
I just
how's your fall garden been going? Because I saw your video back in like August about the fall garden.
oh, it's going pretty good, man. Probably another week or so, I may do an update on
Hmm,
some of the stuff that I got going on in it.
hmm. I
Yeah.
mean, like, I mean, there's tons of stuff that I could grow here, um, but there's like a very limited season here, so we have to like, so it's sort of like a very limited season, so we don't have a lot of time to grow stuff. Yeah, we don't have, we have like a very limited season, so that's why some of us up here in New England, what we do is we like take some like plants, like especially peppers, because tomatoes die so quickly. We take the pepper plants, we put them in pots, and bring them inside. I don't know if y'all do that down there, but up here we do that a lot.
Oh, you talking about your pepper plant overwinter? Yeah, I tried it last year and they didn't make it. We had some temperatures that was like
Hmm.
really cold. Now, if had I brought them in the house, they probably would have made them, but I just put them in the greenhouse, and I'm going to do it again this year so I can get a jump on my peppers for next year.
I remember we were supposed to what was I gonna say? I remember we were supposed to do really good in gardening this year. Like we planted everything right, we did everything correctly, but it got so dry here we couldn't even use the automatic irrigation system because the well was connected to ran dry. It was like there was like so little water that like, the pump couldn't even pump any of it up. And by the time mid August rolls around, we start to get rain again. But it was already too little, too late for the garden because well,
Wow.
there's nothing we can do about that.
No,
But the only plant that recovered from the drought we got here, well, now we're not really in a drought. We're in a very light drought right now. Hopefully it gets better from here. But like, the only plants that recovered were the orange peppers, and yeah, just we just get we the only plants that recovered were the orange peppers. So we're taking stuff from the orange peppers and bringing them inside because those were the ones that we really want to make cells on. Storm everyone talks about here was 91. Was 67 day before 3 feet snow overnight. Halloween blizzard. Usually in like October we get like flurries around Halloween. We don't even get any like really accumulating snow here though.
wow, Mike, y'all can have that. Hey, what's going on, Hudson? What's going on, growing with Hudson? Yeah, y'all can have that. 3 feet of snow, negatory.
Mm.
Mm.
If it's like if we got 3 feet of snow right now, well I think I don't know like I don't know how many people would even still have power if we got 3 feet of snow right now. As I was doing this live, we just started getting some snow. There would be so many trees down because there's still leaves on the trees now. We would have so many trees down that it wouldn't even like it would just be so terrifying. Like it'll like make its way into people's nightmares. There would be power outages for weeks and weeks and weeks. So if we got like an inch or two of snow right now, that wouldn't be as big of a deal. But if we got 3 feet of snow right now, that would be not that would be awful. And if you got 3 feet of snow down there right now, that would that would probably be like the worst thing that could possibly happen to you.
Oh, 3 feet of snow will shut our city down.
Yeah.
We're not doing nothing.
I don't know about you, but we got the remnants from that hurricane about a week ago. I don't know about you. I think you got some like rain or something, but here we got like we like the remnants of the storm. They moved over. We had like a 4 day windstorm here. A lot of rain too, about an inch.
Yeah, we got a lot of wind.
Yeah.
A lot of wind.
Mhm.
But not so much rain. It hadn't really rained here in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
hopefully you don't fall into a drought because that would be awful for gardeners like you and for me. We got so dry here so quickly that it was it was just bad. Like you wouldn't believe how bad it was. Like there was brown grass. There wasn't any green grass anywhere. If you
yeah.
found any green grass, you were like a billionaire. And nowadays there's mostly green grass, but at this point we still aren't like back to normal.
Yeah.
And as of checking the map right now, there looks like there is drought surrounding your city, but isn't yet in it. So your local area, because you say you're like near Atlanta,
Yeah.
it looks like that area is not yet in drought, but it could be at any moment. Because here, let me
Yeah.
show
We
you.
ain't got rain in a while. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
But
because when you look at this, there's like I think Atlantis is somewhere over here. It's surrounded by drought, but isn't yet in it. Hmm. Hopefully you don't fall into drought because that would be awful.
Yep, I'll pass on that.
Yeah. I mean,
But
those people out in California have been like suffering through drought for since like 2020 at this point.
man, California's a weird state, man.
Yeah. Like one
Beautiful,
minute,
but it's weird. Yeah.
yeah. Like 1 minute it'd be like 1 minute it'd be drought, there'd be drought, and then the next minute there would be no drought in one area, and it'll be really bad on the other area. Like, and then like sometimes when you get like moisture from like a hurricane in the East Pacific, you get that up there, and they get some of the worst rain you could possibly see. Like, have you seen some of the flooding pictures from like mudslides and stuff when they get that?
Yeah, I've seen it in what's going on in California and what's happened in Kentucky a few weeks ago, a few weeks back with all the rain and
Yeah, they gotta like they got like flooding to like the point where it would carry homes away. And
yeah.
if flooding carries away my home, I don't think there's like my state. I don't even think there's New England anymore because I'm on such a hill that like usually like fingers crossed I don't get flooding like that. But if I do, there's a good chance that there's a big portion of my state underwater
Oh,
because I mean we do get flooding, but it's never typically that bad. But it could happen.
oh, it happened here in 2011.
Yeah.
Yeah, Atlanta, we was up underwater. A lot of places that you wouldn't think could be underwater was underwater. It was crazy. It was like Six Flags, a bunch of the
Hmm.
roller coasters was underwater. Um, Neighborhoods was under. It was crazy, man. All of the bridges, like at that time, I was working and I couldn't even go to work because I had to cross a bunch of bridges and all the bridges was underwater.
There was during that storm a couple years ago, which is actually still up on the channel. There was so much like like a lot of the bridges in my town were completely washed away because the water rose so quickly because you got 8 inches of rain in just 2 hours. And when you get that much rain in such a little time, well, I don't know what would happen in your area because well, if you got 8 inches of rain in 2 hours, well, we'd be good at screwed here because there's so many bridges washed out. The main roads were washed out. You couldn't even like travel that far, and people couldn't even get out of the town. And on the other side of town, there were people being like rescued from roofs, and it was just a terrifying thunderstorm.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've ever seen a storm like that before.
seeing all kind of storms, brother.
Mm.
Yeah, I used to live in Oklahoma. Believe me.
Yeah,
They call that Tornado Alley. Yeah,
yeah. And Tornado Alley, they can get like back in like 2000, like 10, 2011, 2012. There'd be like an EF5 tornado every other day in Oklahoma. There was just so many tornadoes there a while ago.
yeah. It's just weird. Like, and the only time you really, we worry about it is in the spring
Yeah.
and the fall. That's really the only time I really worry about it. But it could be like a nice warm day coming in the spring. It's beautiful, and because Oklahoma is so flat, when you look back to the west, you see it's like black. You're like, oh man, you already know what's coming. Yeah, you already know what's coming. I got tired of getting in my bathtub with my um with my mattress over my head. I got tired
Yeah,
of doing that.
that is understandable right there. Because well, like every day I had to bury myself under a mattress every day. I had to just move away because I would not want to have to deal with that.
Yeah, I was in the military at the time, so then once the storm passes or whatever, they would always get the military to come out and help try to clean up and whatnot.
Mm.
Yeah, you see some crazy stuff, man. Cars on top of houses and just crazy stuff.
Yeah. I mean, winds of just like 100 miles per hour is literally enough to like tear an entire roof off of home.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
And
yeah,
in my home, if we get a storm with like winds of 80 miles per hour, I think that'll be it because our home is older and
yeah,
because these older homes have like a lot of and these older homes have like a lot of them are supported by the roof and the roof, when they support these homes, if the roof gets blown off, the whole house just gets blown down. And since our roof is older and it came with the house, there's a good chance if we got a 90, 100-mile-per-hour hurricane here, that might be it. There'll be no uploads for there'll be no uploads here for probably a good 2 months. So
Mike said you ought to be a meteorologist. I'm a
actually, I'm actually
weatherman.
training to be that. Believe it
Yeah,
or not, I'm actually
yeah,
training to be one right now.
yeah,
I
yeah,
know a lot about weather and stuff, so
yeah.
yeah, I'm
You can
working to be one.
point at the board and said Doppler radar is saying that blah blah blah. Woo, woo. I'd be like, hey man, I know that guy. That's the chicken.
Yeah,
You're on television.
yeah,
Like, I know that guy. That's the chicken.
yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you, man. I got to get in here and try to whip up something to grub on. I'm home alone this weekend, so I'm gonna tell you what I did last night. Man, I left my garage door, one of the garage doors, open all night long.
Wow.
I got up this morning and I looked out and I went in the garage and I was like, I leave this open. I had to leave it open because nobody else is here.
Yeah.
Uh,
We don't have garage here because we used to have a garage, but it got so rotten here that they like destroyed it in like the 90s. But like, if we still did have a garage here, um, yeah, I think that there would be nights where we just leave the whole thing open because we'd be too lazy to do that. Because, well, I mean, some nights I just don't like. Some nights you just don't feel like closing that garage door if you leave it open all day because like sometimes especially as gardeners like you plant stuff, you bring stuff in and out of there,
yeah,
like leave, and you like hop in your car, you go somewhere, and you come back. It's annoying to have to open and close it and open and close it like 30 times a day.
yeah.
So
But
yeah, I can understand not doing that.
yeah, I just forgot. I got an opener and we hit the little button at the closest stupid thing, but I forgot. I was coming in the house and I had some stuff in my hand. I set it in the garage and I went out to the garden to water the garden. And then I grabbed the stuff that I, got from the store, came in the house, I must have thought I hit the button to close it, and I didn't. So it was open all night long while I was in the house, sleep and everything. But I used to have wooden doors on my garage before I got them replaced. A few years back, probably like maybe 5, 6 years back, I got them replaced. But those doors were heavy.
Hmm.
Like the doors now, they just aluminum.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to go plant a fall garden tonight because if I do it any later, it'll be too late. See, I'm gonna go plant that real quick. So hope you have a good night.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
But I'm finna go, man. I appreciate you letting me come up and congratulations on your 500.
Yep.
Keep
I should
keep
have
chugging
community tab.
on, man.
Yep. I should have community tab by the end of the week.
Okay. All right, man. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
All right, bye.